During spring training this year, the Yankees became the last team in the MLB to abandon their no facial hair policy, ending a long-held rule put into place by George Steinbrenner and completing a trend that started 3,000 miles away and 53 years ago in Oakland, California. While players in the late 19th century sported mustaches, it became much less common in the early 1900s. But in the 1960s, the culture began to shift, and what had once been a kind of tradition turned into a rule that baseball began to enforce. Back before free agency, athletes were at risk of losing playing time or being traded if they didn't comply with the club's rules. Jim Bouton grew an off-season mustache one year, but shaved it fearing he'd get kicked off the team, saying, "What's standing between me and my mustache is about 20 wins." The Oakland A's weren't any different from the rest of the league. The owner, Charles Finley, had a strict no facial hair rule. But in 1972, Reggie Jackson showed up to spring training in Mesa, Arizona, and refused to shave. The team decided to grow out their own mustaches, confident that Jackson would comply when manager Dick Williams told them all to shave. Instead, Finley, seeing an opportunity to earn press, promised $300 to anyone who grew facial hair by opening day. Nearly everyone took it. Then they started winning, and no one wanted to shave. That year, and for the next 2 years in a row, they'd win the World Series. Slowly but surely, other teams began to take after them until mustaches and beards became the norm that we all know today.